Then she revealed the greatest secret of all. Their world had once been invaded by foreign races from beyond their realm. At first, the only enemies were the barren beasts, and the world could still resist them. But everything changed when the insect race appeared. A massive war erupted and lasted for 100 years. The world's strength was completely exhausted, and even the world's will fell into a deep slumber. The cost of victory was unimaginable. Most gods perished during the war, while the survivors entered long periods of hibernation due to severe injuries. Humanity's strongest warriors were wiped out entirely, inherited profession systems collapsed, and the balance of the world itself was shattered. But the disaster did not end there. 100 years after the war concluded, the Abyss and the Dragon Realm descended upon the world simultaneously, forcing humanity into yet another great war. The water goddess looked at Lin Moyu and said with hope in her voice that humanity had endured those dark times and continued growing stronger. She believed it would not be long before humanity regained its former glory. Lin Moyu listened quietly, deeply moved by everything he had learned. He realized how cruel history truly was. Even beings who had reached the level of gods could not escape destruction. He finally understood why the ancient gods refused to speak about that dark era. The truth alone was enough to shatter humanity's hope and faith. Lost in thought, Lin Moyu remembered the ancestors who sacrificed everything for humanity. He quietly whispered that humanity's will had never faded and that mankind's glory would endure forever. However, while he was thinking, the water goddess slowly began freezing once again. Looking at him sadly, she told him her energy had run out and that he must leave this place. Lin Moyu firmly assured her that humanity's hope still remained. Moments later, the water goddess became completely frozen once more and returned to her endless slumber. Lin Moyu stood there reflecting on everything he had heard and finally realized the answer he had been searching for all along. He had to become stronger. He silently vowed that he would never allow humanity's tragic history to repeat itself. Meanwhile, the story shifted toward the ancient city of Shangxia. Violent winds swept across the city as everyone sensed that something terrifying was approaching. Darkness covered the sky, and warriors stared upward in shock. Suddenly, enormous cracks appeared across the heavens as though space itself were tearing apart. From within the massive rift, a gigantic purple claw emerged, holding a weapon radiating terrifying violet lightning. The instant it appeared, destructive lightning bolts rained across the city, and the entire area shook violently as if the city itself was about to collapse. Panic spread instantly. Even the city's strongest experts felt fear. Some wondered whether the Dragon Emperor or Demon Emperor was responsible. An urgent order was immediately given to activate the ancient Thunder Tower. Far away, Lin Moyu suddenly sensed the disturbance. He felt the ancient Thunder Tower calling him, and instantly realized that something terrible had happened in ancient Shangxia City. Without hesitation, he teleported there. The moment he arrived, he rushed directly toward the Thunder Tower. As soon as the people saw him, they excitedly shouted, "General Lin has arrived!" Lin Moyu placed his hand on the activation point and poured his power into the tower. Meanwhile, the giant purple claw continued destroying the city mercilessly. Looking at the devastation, Lin Moyu angrily declared, "They are trying to seize ancient Shangxia City." At that moment, he unleashed his full power into the Thunder Tower. Golden lightning exploded outward and shot directly toward the massive claw. The attack struck successfully, causing slight damage. But immediately afterward, a horrifying roar echoed throughout the city and pierced everyone's minds. A sharp pain exploded inside Lin Moyu's head. He instantly realized that a terrifying transcendent existence was hiding behind that dimensional rift. Moments later, the giant claw descended toward the city once again. Lin Moyu reactivated the Thunder Tower and launched another attack. Enraged, a furious voice erupted from within the rift. "Are you seeking death?" An overwhelming spiritual attack instantly rushed toward Lin Moyu. The attack entered his spiritual world. However, before it could do any damage, the 9 spirit dragons within Lin Moyu's spiritual realm moved immediately and blocked it. Even so, unbearable pain spread through his body. Veins bulged from his forehead as he trembled violently. Filled with pain and fury, he shouted for help. At that exact moment, Antares awakened from his slumber after sensing the danger surrounding Lin Moyu. Rage instantly consumed him. "Who dares attack my friend?" he roared. Without hesitation, Antares tore open space itself with his claws and created his own dimensional rift. Then he extended his gigantic claw toward ancient Shangxia City. The enemy immediately prepared to fight after seeing Antares' claw approaching. But Antares was far faster. He seized the weapon instantly and crushed both the weapon and the purple claw in a single motion. Then he unleashed a terrifying roar that shook heaven and earth. "If you dare return again, I will slaughter every last one of you."